All right, Bears fans, let's dive right into everything that's been happening with our Chicago Bears after that thrilling 31-28 win over the Pittsburgh Steelers. I want to start with some major takeaways from this game because honestly, there's a lot to unpack. First off, AZ Trapillo made his first career start at left tackle, and what a debut it was. This is a big storyline because the Bears have been juggling the left tackle position for a little while now. Theo Benedict has been solid in the run game, but AZ clearly has the edge when it comes to pass protection. In this game, he only allowed one pressure, had no penalties, and graded out incredibly well in both pass and run blocking. I mean, a pass blocking grade of nearly 85 is nothing to sneeze at, and even the run blocking in the 60s, which is just above average, is a strong start for someone stepping into a role that isn't even his natural position. It's interesting because the Bears have been in this situation where Theo is better in the run game, but AZ has shown he can handle the pass rush, which in today's NFL is a huge priority. Ben Johnson made it clear in training camp that they wanted someone who could hold their own one-on-one, and it seems like AZ did exactly that. Now, he did have some help from tight ends, but still, for a first start, this was a statement performance. If I were managing the roster week to week, I'd keep AZ at left tackle and flip Theo into the role he's been handling as an extra offensive lineman in jumbo packages. Theo can still showcase his run blocking in those situations, taking about 10 to 12 snaps per game, while AZ solidifies himself as the starting left tackle. This also gives the Bears flexibility moving forward, especially in the offseason, and how they can build around the offensive line and other key positions. So the question now becomes, who do you want to see starting at left tackle moving forward? Are you rolling with OT for AZ Trapillo, who looked calm, confident, and effective on the field, or sticking with TB for Theo Benedict, who has proven his worth in the running game, but might not have the same level of pass protection? For me, I'm going with AZ, especially after seeing how comfortable he looked and how well he executed his assignments against a strong pass rush. Moving on from the offensive line, the next big story is Nan Wright and whether he deserves to continue starting. I'm going to give this a solid 4 Smoking Jays because this guy has truly been a revelation. Coming from a background where he was considered a career bust and spent time on a practice squad in Minnesota, he has completely reinvented himself in Chicago. He came here to fight for a roster spot, and now he's tied for the league lead in interceptions. That's not just luck. This is playmaker-level performance. Nan Wright is creating turnovers, making crucial plays, and showing that he could be a difference maker in a defense that could sometimes be feast or famine. Even with other corners like Jalen Johnson and Tyreek Stevenson potentially coming back, Nan Wright's impact on the field is undeniable. You simply cannot take him off the field when he is generating turnovers and contributing to wins. There's also the situation with Tyreek Stevenson getting banged up recently, leaving yesterday's game with a hip injury. On a short week, the Bears may consider giving him a rest and seeing what a duo of Jalen Johnson and Nan Wright could look like outside. It's a tricky situation because while all 3 players bring value, you have to balance health and performance. If all are healthy, I'd still start Nan Wright because of his ability to create big plays and influence the outcome of the game, even if he occasionally gives up a completion. His knack for turnovers outweighs the minor mistakes, and having Tyreek Stevenson as a luxury rotational option adds depth. Now let's shift to the bigger picture, the playoff race, because the Bears have really positioned themselves well. At 8-3, the team has momentum, but the schedule is not easy, with matchups against the Packers, Eagles, Browns, 49ers, and Lions still to come. The Eagles game on Black Friday is critical, and if the Bears come out on top there, their odds of making the playoffs jump significantly. This team has shown it can win close games, and that resilience is key in the NFC, which is crowded and competitive. The Bears have put themselves in a situation where 3-3 down the stretch could still lock them in for the postseason, and winning 4 of the remaining 6 games could even secure the division, depending on outcomes elsewhere. Players like Shader Sanders have stepped up, and defensive threats like Myles Garrett from Cleveland are the kind of matchups that can swing games unexpectedly. So consistency will be crucial. But if the Bears continue to find ways to win, it doesn't matter that the opponents are tough. the team is showing it knows how to handle pressure situations. One more topic worth highlighting is the versatility the Bears now enjoy because of the recent performances. AZ Trapillo at left tackle gives them a solid anchor on the offensive line. Theo Benedict can slide into jumbo packages to maximize run blocking. Nan Wright is taking the defense to the next level with turnovers, and Tyreek Stevenson adds depth when healthy. These pieces are coming together at a critical moment in the season, and it's exciting to think about how the coaching staff can mix and match lineups to exploit matchups while keeping key players fresh and effective. With a short week leading up to the Eagles, the Bears have a chance to make strategic decisions that not only protect their players but also position them to win crucial games in the lead-up to the playoffs. The team's identity is becoming clearer, with a focus on creating turnovers, controlling the line of scrimmage, and maximizing the impact of key playmakers. The way the Bears are handling these situations shows a level of maturity and adaptability that is rare. You see it in how AZ adjusted to his first start, how Nan Wright continues to make plays, and how the coaching staff is managing rotations and injuries. The team is building chemistry and confidence at the perfect time, and that could make all the difference in tight games. For fans, it's been thrilling to watch the evolution of these players and to see the strategy unfold in real time. The narrative of a season is being written with each win, each key play, and each matchup, and the Bears are carving out a path that could very realistically lead to the postseason. We can also talk about the mental side of this team, because winning close games builds resilience. When players like AZ Trapillo step into a role they've never played before and perform under pressure, that's huge for morale. Nan Wright making interceptions and creating turnovers adds energy to the defense, and the team feeds off those moments. Confidence is growing. And when you look at the schedule, even the tough games don't seem as daunting when the team believes in itself. The Bears are showing that they can adapt to injuries, manage player rotations effectively, and still come out on top in tight contests. The chemistry between the veterans and younger players is strengthening, and that cohesion is critical when every game counts toward playoff seeding. This season is shaping up to be one of the more interesting and suspenseful ones for Chicago Bears fans in recent years. The team is showing balance, depth, and the ability to handle adversity, which are all ingredients for success. With the next few games against formidable opponents, every decision, from starting lineups to situational play calling, will be magnified. The players' ability to rise to the occasion, combined with the staff's strategic planning, will define how far this Bears team can go. The excitement is palpable, and fans are finally starting to feel a sense of optimism that the team is not only competitive, but capable of making a serious run. This momentum carries into the upcoming Black Friday matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles, which will be a true test of the Bears' ability to execute under pressure and maintain their winning ways. The short week is challenging, but the team has shown it can rise to challenges, adapt to injuries, and make necessary adjustments quickly. Watching the offensive line, the defensive backfield, and the overall strategy unfold in this game will provide insights into how the Bears are evolving as a team and how prepared they are for the postseason grind. Every player, from AZ Trapillo to Nan Wright and Tyreek Stevenson, will have a role to play in this critical matchup, and their performances will likely shape the narrative for the remainder of the season. The chemistry and versatility of this team are particularly impressive. You see it in how different players can step into critical roles seamlessly, how backups are ready to contribute at a moment's notice, and how the coaching staff is orchestrating rotations and game plans to maximize impact. The combination of talent, strategy, and adaptability has turned the Bears into a team that can compete at a high level consistently. Every snap, every decision, and every adjustment counts, and the team is showing it has the mental and physical tools to navigate this demanding stretch of games. The energy surrounding the Chicago Bears right now is infectious. Fans can feel the growth and progress with each game, each key play, and each tactical adjustment. Confidence is surging, resilience is building, and the team is carving out a path that could see them making a meaningful postseason run. The balance between young talent stepping up and veterans providing stability is creating a dynamic that is both exciting and sustainable. The team's identity, characterized by opportunistic defense, solid line play, and clutch performance, is becoming more defined with each passing week, and that is a reason for genuine excitement among the fan base. This is shaping up to be a defining stretch for the Bears, where every decision matters, every player's performance is magnified, and the collective effort of the roster will determine how far this season goes. The next few weeks will test the team's preparation, resilience, and adaptability, but the foundation is strong. The combination of strategic depth, individual talent, and team cohesion positions the Bears to take advantage of opportunities, respond to challenges, and continue building momentum toward a potential playoff berth. If you look at how the team has handled the first part of the season, the signs are encouraging. A.Z. Trapillo's emergence, Nan Wright's impact in the secondary, and the depth provided by players like Tyreek Stevenson are shaping the way this team functions on both sides of the ball. The Bears are showing a capacity to adjust to challenges, make critical in-game decisions, and maintain focus under pressure, all of which are essential qualities for a team aiming for sustained success. This is a Chicago Bears squad that is learning, growing, and adapting in real time. With each victory, each key defensive stop, and each clutch play on offense, the team is building a narrative of resilience and capability. The players are gaining confidence in each other. The coaching staff is fine-tuning strategies, and fans are witnessing the evolution of a team that is not only competitive but increasingly cohesive and confident. The energy, the adaptability, and the talent are all converging to create a team that could make a serious run in the postseason. This first part of the season has set the stage for what could be a thrilling second half, with players stepping up in critical moments, the coaching staff managing rotations and matchups effectively, and the team showing that it can handle adversity while continuing to win. A.Z. Trapillo's first start, Nan Wright's emergence as a playmaker, and the depth provided by Tyreek Stevenson highlight a team that is versatile, resilient, and ready to face the challenges ahead. Fans have reason to be excited as the Bears continue to build momentum, develop chemistry, and demonstrate that they can compete with the best in the league. This is the kind of football that makes fans proud, the kind of resilience and adaptability that defines a team capable of deep playoff runs. Chicago Bears fans should be paying close attention to how the next few weeks unfold, because the performances, adjustments, and strategies employed now will likely set the tone for the rest of the season. The foundation is solid, the momentum is building, and the potential is very real. The team has the pieces in place to continue winning, improve execution, and show that they are a force to be reckoned with in the NFC. Fans should be keeping an eye on every matchup, every adjustment, and every player contribution, because the Bears are building a story that could lead to an exciting postseason. A.Z. Trapillo at left tackle, Nan Wright in the secondary, Tyreek Stevenson providing depth, and the rest of the roster stepping up as needed, all point to a team that is growing, learning, and adapting to the challenges of the season. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers are swirling around the NFL world, and all eyes are turning toward Chicago as speculation mounts over a potential seismic shift in the Bears' coaching ranks. Sources close to the organization hint that the head coach, long a fixture in the Windy City, might be preparing to step away from his post, sending shockwaves through the locker room and fan base alike. While nothing has been officially confirmed, insiders suggest that conversations behind closed doors have been tense, with discussions centering on the future direction of the team and the possibility of fresh leadership taking the reins. Fans and pundits alike are dissecting every press conference, every sideline gesture, searching for clues. Social media chatter has exploded, with former players and analysts weighing in on what this potential move could mean for the Bears' identity and long-term strategy. Names are already being floated as possible successors, ranging from seasoned NFL veterans with a proven track record to bold, up-and-coming coaches looking for a breakout opportunity. Each rumor seems to gain traction by the hour, feeding a frenzy that's equal parts excitement and anxiety. Inside the organization, sources say there's a mix of relief and apprehension. Some players reportedly welcome the idea of a new voice to shake up the playbook and culture, while others fear that the transition could disrupt momentum and chemistry. Meanwhile, ownership is said to be quietly reviewing options, weighing the merits of continuity against the allure of reinvention. Betting lines have even shifted slightly in response to the murmurs, underscoring how seriously the sports world is taking this developing story. Analysts note that coaching changes at this level are never simple, and the ripple effect could extend far beyond Chicago. Draft strategies, free agent acquisitions, and even the morale of the fan base hang in the balance. Yet for now, all that's certain is uncertainty itself. Whether this is a prelude to a major shakeup or just the usual off-season chatter, the Bears' sideline is at the center of a storm that could redefine the team's trajectory for years to come. Rumors continue to swirl, and as insiders remain tight-lipped, fans are left with one tantalizing truth. The next chapter in Bears history is anyone's guess. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.